This footage comes from Ukraine, a country living under full-scale war after invasion by the Russian Federation. The front line cuts across the territory. Border regions face shelling, while cities far from the fighting live with the threat of missiles and drones. Martial law has been enforced throughout the invasion. Under this regime, the state can mobilize the population and restrict certain freedoms. Men of conscription age are largely barred from leaving the country, and recruitment structures work under pressure to supply the armed forces. On paper, basic rights remain, and any wartime restriction is meant to follow set procedures and legal oversight. Official statements emphasize that mobilization must be carried out in accordance with legislation. Recordings from the streets of Ukrainian cities show how this looks in everyday practice. Territorial recruitment centers, local military enlistment offices, operate together with police units to identify men who can be drafted. Patrols stop pedestrians and vehicles, check documents in public places, and escort selected citizens to recruitment offices for further procedures. Eyewitness videos regularly show men of conscription age being surrounded by officers, placed into vehicles, and taken away. In many cases, bystanders note that they do not hear a detailed explanation of the legal grounds or see formal documents issued on the spot. Human rights organizations and monitoring missions report complaints about arbitrary detention, use of force, and limited opportunities to appeal recruitment decisions. Traffic and safety rules are sometimes disregarded during these operations. Vehicles linked to law enforcement or recruitment officers are filmed blocking intersections, stopping in prohibited areas, or moving against the flow of traffic. The priority is the detention itself, not compliance with ordinary regulations that apply to other road users. For civilians, this creates a situation of double pressure. There is the external danger of attacks on infrastructure and residential areas. At the same time, there is internal pressure inside government-controlled territory, where an encounter with recruitment officers or police on an ordinary street can quickly lead to loss of freedom of movement and transfer into military structures. Numerous videos from different parts of the country circulate online. They show recurring patterns: joint patrols by recruitment officers and police, rapid detentions in public spaces, attempts by passers-by to film what is happening, and short clashes when citizens resist being taken away. The repetition of these scenes gives them the character of a systemic practice rather than rare episodes. In this environment, many men of conscription age adapt their daily routines, avoid certain streets and public places, and exchange information about patrols. Families plan movements to reduce the risk of unexpected detention on the way to work, study, or medical appointments. For many, moving through their own cities becomes a calculation under the combined pressure of the distant front line and the everyday presence of mobilization on the streets.
А саме незаконне використання з метою отримання прибутку гуманітарної допомоги, благодійних пожертв або безоплатної допомоги Кримінального кодексу України. У суді підозрюваним обрали запобіжні заходи: одному – цілодобовий домашній арешт, іншому – тримання під вартою з правом внесення застави у розмірі 90 840 гривень. Фігурантам загрожує до 7 років позбавлення волі з позбавленням права обіймати певні посади або займатися певною діяльністю строком до 3 років та з конфіскацією майна. Наразі триває досудове розслідування. Поліцейські встановлюють інших осіб, які можуть бути причетними до незаконної схеми.
Я знімаю вашу роботу. Стріляй! Не хочу виключати, я буду знімати.
Знімай!
Он мне сюда второй раз попал. Чувак стоит, смотрит. Где его кореша? Слушай, а 60 он едет, а? Не меньше. блядь, это, ты зыркнул вот этот на этом. Вот это да.
А что это за винты такие?
Не знаю. Ого. А тут разворачиваться нельзя. Да.